Hi everyone, I'm glad to see you on my channel. My name is Inna and I'm a nail master. On my channel you can find many beautiful nail designs and step-by-step masterclasses, so subscribe not to miss new videos. Today I'm working with a client whose coating is 50 days old. The nail on the middle finger didn't survive till the correction. The client's nail bed is short and the length has already grown enough. Therefore this led to the fact that the coating turned off. These are the hands of the young lady. She leads an active lifestyle, and this also affects on the coating, especially on long nails. Of course, long nails can be holding well if the architecture is properly constructed. And here everything has grown a long time ago, and a larger amount of material has came down to the free edge. This creates a pressure on the natural nail, since such a massive free edge outweighs and can lead to detachments from the side of a cuticle. I get to work, and first of all I remove the old material and all detachments. I don't correct the length much. The client wants to keep long nails, but I won't leave the natural nail under the free edge. I will file it from the bottom. I leave the length only in order not to extend it, so that there is a substrate. With the nail file I shape the free edge. I line it from the points of the ingrowth. I also pass the nail file on the surface, removing the gloss from the overgrown part of the nail plate. This way I fluff the nail scales, so then the base will penetrate deep into them, and the coupling of the nail with the artificial material will be as strong as possible. I also use a file to remove the remnants of detachments that couldn't be removed with a bit. I need to file off a broken nail as well. I line the nail edge and pass over the surface, removing the gloss and fluffing the nail scales for better coupling with the base. I move the cuticle aside and open the subcuticular pocket. I clean it with a bit. I move the bit, slightly tilting it on its side. That way the cheek of the bit works. It pushes the cuticle carefully and cleans out all the pterygium. I work with the reverse mode. The length is the same, but now the appearance of the nails is completely different. I apply a primer to the prepared nails. Now I apply a primer layer of the base coat. Under the gel or polygel, I apply any rubber base coat in a thin layer. I rub the material into the fluffed scales of the nail. A broken nail needs to be extended. I use the foam for this. I cut it out from the points of the ingrowth, so that then I can release the side rollers and narrow the shape. I will build the free edge with a polygel. I put a piece of material and by using an orange stick soaked in a degreaser, I form the necessary length. The material must necessarily overlap the points of the ingrowth. I take off the foam. The new free edge is ready. Now the strengthened layer. The client's nails are flat by nature. The nail on the ring finger and little finger are normal, since I didn't remove the old material there completely. To make nails of a beautiful and correct shape, I need to model a fairly thick layer. Therefore, I put a large piece of polygel on the nail and use an orange stick to trample the material and form the necessary architecture. The largest amount of polygel should be in the apex zone, that is at the highest point. I reduce the material to a minimum near the cuticle and sides. Now, since all the nails are ready, it's time to file. The first step is to align the side lines, narrow them to the edge. I look at the nail from above and file it. But you need to be very careful not to file off the sides. If a layer of material would be too thin, there may be cracks on the sides during the wear of the coating. Next, I align the nail from the apex to the free edge. To do this, I put the file on the nail and file it. I remove the extra height from the bottom with the nail file. I align the nail near the cuticle on the sides with a bead. I reduce the material to a minimum and make a smooth rise to the apex. I remove the excess thickness of the material from the inside of the nail with a bead. Look at the nail before and after. I need to clean the dust carefully everywhere. I didn't reach the cuticle with a polygel, so now I close the open nail there with a base coat. The client chose a yellow shade today. On the second layer I even out the color at the cuticle and paint over carefully everywhere, so that the color lies in a dense layer. I cover the finished nails with a top coat, they will no longer be needed. I mix a little white gel polish in a base coat, and this translucent white mixture is applied to the nail where the design will be. The client chose this decal. There are many similar drawings in this set. I ordered them on AliExpress, the link will be in the description. I apply a thin layer of the base coat on the nail and place the decal. I paint over the glasses with yellow and the lips with red. I cover the design nails with a matte top coat. So look at the nails we've got now. Sunny, positive, with muted but stylish design. Let's remind you how it was in the beginning. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. If so, I'm waiting for your likes. I will be very pleased. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There are many interesting videos ahead, and click the bell not to miss the new ones. That's all for today. All the best and have a good day. Bye bye.